Years back, I used to coach a lot of classes. So when I started off coaching and before I went off on my own, coaching back in the day was more so you get paid maybe $10 to $15 per class, right? It sounds good at first, but it comes with a lot of other things. So the slots that I have were not the popular slots at first. So I thought if they're not the popular slots, I'm not gonna get a lot of people, which means I'm not gonna get any money. So what I did is I added so much of my flavor and personality in each class that I taught that I made sure people got there. So I had a 4:30 slot PM and I had a 7 p.m. slot. And the 7 p.m. slot was also on Fridays, which we know Fridays, 7 p.m., no one's trying to work out. Kid you not, I packed that class out. I had people was loving that class, and I had the feel of going to the club with Drew before you go to the club. Now, what I also did out of that is I realized if I can get in front of a couple people, I can turn those people into one-on-ones. So I ended up getting paid $10 to $15 per class, and then I ended up doing so well in front of the people I was teaching and giving them so much value, so much confidence, and so much fun and hope that they wanted to work with me one on one. Which then I was at that time charging about $25 to $30 for a one on one, which I don't charge that less anymore. And it started getting me more money. So I went from making just the $10 to $15 in the class to now getting clients where now I was making about $600 a month. So what am I saying with all of that? Take every opportunity that you're presented and that you have and find out how do I maximize the time, how do I maximize what I give, and how do I add more value to what's going on. When I taught those classes, I taught them as if these people were the most important people in the world, and they were. For that hour of time, they were the most important thing that mattered, and they knew that, and they paid me eventually to do one-on-ones. So squeeze out everything out of every opportunity that you currently have. If you're in a new opportunity, it may not always be money first. It might be just figuring out what can I take out of this to make more money, or what can I take out of this to have more influence or to better my craft. But think about the opportunity, find out what you can do with it, and then maximize it as much as you can.